Alright, hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Moonmist and we're going to be continuing to play some more Ace Attorney. So hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day or night wherever you're currently watching. Alright, so let's begin. Let's see what's happening. Hey, Nick. What is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all those people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mask Ace Glacia I bought. Oh, you bought a picture. Oh, that's a good picture. You bought this where? Probably like a little vendor outside. From the little tent in front of the courthouse, they have all sorts of things for sale. Ooh. I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Interesting, yeah, you always buy a lot of stuff, though. Understandable. It's your money. Hopefully you could use your money, and not my money. Oh, so they're poor. I can't afford these. Come on, I'm guilty. They're throwing the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't seem things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me. You're not helping. He's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lord Taylor. He admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you, yikes. He's going a little too far with his delusion, unfortunately. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Why would you want a guilty verdict? I don't understand. Oi, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desiree, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking in French to you at any time like this. Leave it to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is, me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie's innocent. If he's declared guilty, or you'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say that? Are you gonna threaten me? I think she might threaten us. Well, excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'll be counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Alright, thank you, I guess. I think I'm screwed if I fail. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Masque or not. But there's only one thing I'm sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Well, that's the only thing we can do is just trust her. If she says he didn't do it, I'm sure he didn't do it. Oh hey, it's October 13. Nice. Oh, is this the new prosecutor? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, what should I give him? What voice should I give him? I don't know. What about the prosecution? Are you ready? Are you prepared to? What a stupid question. What did you just say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? What? No, I'm not. I'll pass judgment after I hear the arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, then you shouldn't expect others to be. That's the rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Oh, it's another one of these people that quote-unquote never lost a case. Well, unfortunately, like Mr. Edgeworth and Francesca, now you're gonna lose a case. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know, probably. Because if anything goes for the last 3 games, or 2 games, and this is the 3rd one, you're probably gonna lose. Because all those were quote-unquote legendary prosecutors as well. I don't make the rules. He's the detective that Amity was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? None.
What did you just say?
I never prosecuted a case before.
Never? But you said you never lost before.
Exactly. I never lost, nor have I won either before. Oh, so this is his first case. Oh, interesting.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Yes, but a mask in a court of law?
Huh. Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy's a real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all the prosecutors are real deals? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Right. Nick, he's a friend of yours? No, I don't think I have friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man?
I've returned from the depths of hell
to battle with you.
Then, well, Prosecutor Goboat?
Not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor.
In any case, please, your opening statement.
Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I only have one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case breaks in two? I don't know.
Well then, let's hear from your first witness.
Ooh, Gumshoe. My name is Gumshoe. My name is...
No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking, we're listening.
Yes, sir.
Alright, witness. First, let's hear about... What about the thief that stole the urn?
Yes, sir. Alright, let's see. The Bsky is a master of thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his call card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, sent a card to Lord Taylor. His patterns almost go after the most precious art piece. That's why we're sure that it was Master Bsky, sir, if it is M.O. to the T.
Oh. So, then the actual identity of this Master Bsky is... Mr. Godot, what are you?
Oh, here's coffee. Oh, he drinky coffee. Hopefully it's coffee.
We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot.
Blacker than the moonless night, hotter and more bitter than heck itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please proceed.
Very well. It's only coffee after all.
And you can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. We're screwed.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't the Bsky who stole the urn. True, you do have a point. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and press. Hold it. Have you been involved in investigation from the very beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Ziphora, author of Thieves. An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he's probably meant to say authority. That's the fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers, pal, shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butter fingers. Ooh, that's harsh. So nobody knows more than the thief than you, huh? Yep, you got it, pal. Except for maybe the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zavari, do you?
Who is this person, Zavari? He sounds German.
His name is Luke Marty, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made him such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item that the thief stole.
Oh, I see. I seems that you're not an expert as you claim to be.
It looks like the thief is toying with me even now. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see the one after the crime occurred. Because Detective Amadi stopped Mrs. Andrews from taking it to the police.
Who's calling?
Excuse me.
Was the calling card that Lord Taylor received authentic?
Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public.
But you're absolutely certain that this card is real?
Gumshoe can't say it out loud. I bet he's talking about Master Masque's emblem. Interesting. It's this heist, and your 5th screw-up, huh? Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say that I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I don't even know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be checking about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away, got me? Wow, looks like he really got it in for Detective Amati. Probably, art pieces, like for what example? Well, his first target was the famous Tears of Edamon.
What is that, some kind of specialty salty teardrop?
No, sir. It's a blue diamond, a single rare diamond. And next was the crown of Bagora. You know, the thing that you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Mangina, sir. Detective Amati retrieved the portrait of Manjari and returned it to the museum. And the target of his fist in the last robbery was a sacred urn, right?
But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces?
Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be handing out in the underworld. True, he doesn't fit the picture. What do you mean when you say it fits the MO to the T?
I was thinking to asking the same thing myself.
Yeah, I wish you would listen to me more closely, pal. First of all, the thing in the calling card was 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that it seems to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. That's all part of the thief's modus operandi.
And since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions...
That's right, it means that the Masque is behind it. It definitely looks like it was the Masque who stole the urn. But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is the Masque. But also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone the connection to Mr. Delight himself. So even though we know it was Master Masque that did it, maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Masque that did it. Oh. Okay, so now, let me see. Do I have any, things? Secret urn. Common piece of the play, cried that they could, there's speckled, But how do I prove it wasn't him? Well, there's a photo. Hmm. Blackmail letter. Why don't your true identity revealed to the world? Come to KB Security. If you don't, I'll take the red diamond you received the other day instead. Ooh, interesting. Ron's wallet. Found around the night of the crime. And KB last recorded saved. Okay, now that's the publicity photo. Okay. Wait, is there any difference? Let's see. That has a little thingy on the head. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Yeah, they look the same, I think. Wait, there's something different. He doesn't have the thingamajiggy on his chest. Look, he has the little thing, like a little smiley face on his chest on the publicity photo. If this is the real thing, then yeah. Because on the crime photo, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the thingamajiggy. So this must be a fake. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we got that much that we know now. I wish I could see more of his official portrait shop, though. That would have been nice. Let's see, what should I say? Confident, calling card to the motif. Fifth eyes, Lord Taylor, patterns are always more precious art piece. This is MOT. Oh, hey, Zach, welcome. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Zackskin, Maple, the fairy bear girl.
I'm trying to figure out what should I do here.
Adventure. Together,
Trying to
we'll fill
prove
this
that
magical
Ron didn't
journey
do it.
with joy, laughter, and excitement. Your presence and chance are realm even more.
No, I had some difficulties, but I fixed it. I just had some technical difficulties, but I managed to fix it. Just had a hard reset my PC. And it fixed itself. So we're good. Yeah. Let's see what it... Yep, I solved it, yeah. Yeah, it just had a hard reset the computer. And now I just need to figure out what I need to do here. Oh yeah, he's been pretty good besides the computer issue, but it's good. We're good now. Hopefully you're having a good day, too. Okay, so what do I need to do? I don't know what I need to do. What is this? Mass motif, patterns always most the same art pieces. He got the Lord. I don't know. I really don't know what to do for right now. Damn, I'm already stumped. Let me just save real quick. Man, I'm already stumped. You're just playing Mech after yesterday, not playing it because Apex invited you to play Medieval Dynasty with them. Oh, what that game about? I'm gonna assume something to do with medieval times. And you build a dynasty. So, it's interesting, but what is it about? Tell me. Sounds interesting. I need to figure out what I need to do here. Calling card before he even commits a crime. Fifth card he uses as usual, he sends card to Lord Taylor. Almost I'll go on for the most precious art pieces. No, okay. Nope, that didn't work. I know, denied. Okay, so it was the earn this game, not the... I just had to do the actual earn itself. It's just a basically survival game, but with no fantasy or modern stuff, just a simple medieval life simulator / survival. Oh, that still sounds really fun. Did you enjoy it? Hopefully you enjoyed it at the very least. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the questions make me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But that's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly precious urn doesn't exactly raise the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how could you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant for the financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, prosecutor Godot, what is the value of the urn?
What is the value of the urn? The appraisers I spoke with to said they couldn't attach any price to it. And I admit that it is the worst sense.
So in other words, they had no kind of item that the masquerade would normally go after. Ark. Let's see, it was fun except the part where your laptop overheated a lot because it shut down so much. You stopped an hour early, but you played 3 hours of the game. Oh, you played 3 hours together. Nice. That sounds fun though. But, poor little laptop. Got overheated. Couldn't handle it. Well, at least you played 3 hours at the very least. So that's good. And you did have fun before a computer overheated, so, Poor little computer couldn't handle it. But at least you had fun. That's all that matters.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the thief of the second urn was not the work of Master Masquerade.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument itself made itself, but... You just feel kind of horrible because you stopped early letting Apex play alone for the last hour. Oh... Well, I'm sure he's okay. I'm sure he understands. Yeah, I'm sure he understands that your computer overheated and stuff. So I'm sure he's not upset or anything.
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this latest robbery the work of the Master Masquerade or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot?
Oh, he's drinking his coffee again.
This coffee here, it is my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or its bitterness. That is the only thing I got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
Oh, what?
If you're really a man, you should clean up after your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Mr. Master Masquerade that stole the urn, then it must be someone who's imitating the Masquerade methods. A fake. A fake Master Masquerade.
Fake the Masquerade? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Prove that the person who appeared at Lord Taylor that night was actually a fake.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, if we do prove that it was a fake, that means we have to prove that... Oh no, I just realized this is gonna be a double-edged sword. Because we can technically prove that it was a fake Master Masquerade, but then that means we have to accept the fact that our client, Ron, he's the real Master Masquerade, but we know he's faking it. But then if we say he's faking, then, oh, Jesus, this is gonna be a pain. We're screwed either way, now I realize. We're either proving that he is the real Master Masquerade, which then he's gonna be held accountable for the other past thefts. But if we prove that this one is a fake, and he clearly is not really, he has a delusion, people think he's the fake, it's a delusions, which thus makes him technically responsible for this case, because he's the only one who could have probably stolen it at this point, unless there was another fake. But, I don't know, I think we may be screwed for a little bit. Hopefully we can do something, hopefully. He looks familiar, like we saw him in a meme somewhere. Oh, yeah, he does look like him somewhere in the meme. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Enough of my ramblings.
Though I don't approve that of Mr. Godot's behavior, this point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
Oh, you're waiting? Sorry, I was rambling. It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lord Taylor's that night was a fake. Well, I do have the security camera, then we also have the publicity photo.
What is this evidence supposed to prove?
Well, it proves that you're someone's fake, alright? I know, I guess it was the security camera footage. Yeah. Alright. I know. Now the point deducted. Okay, so I guess we have to do the photo. Okay. Yes, I know. Alright, so we got the photo. The proof is right here.
This looks like the photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something particular about it.
Huh. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use the pointer and show us what particularly is wrong about this.
Well, one thing he doesn't have the thingamajig that the real one has. Right here, of course.
You mean Master Bsky?
I have a piece of reference I would like to use at the courts to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? Yes, it's helping. The problem I have with this security camera photo is that the brooch on Bsky's chest.
Breach, where? Bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once.
Not that kind of breach. A brooch, and not a breach. Silly judge. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of a clasp for holding one's cape on.
You clasp, eh? I see now.
But Master Bsky's in the security camera photo. He has no brooch. But the brooch is seen as the emblem of Master Bsky's calling card and serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lord Taylor's wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Bsky is a fake. I've been fooled again. No, you've been fooled again.
Order. It's true, undeniably true.
Detective Gumshoe? Oh, wrong person. Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, how could you overlook this?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I...
Hey now, if you're going to have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this?
That's Master Bsky's brooch.
And where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadows of a female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue? Oh, he must mean Amy Faye statue. Oh, why didn't you tell me about this, sir?
I always put evidence always in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
This guy's one cool customer.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left a pretty little hickey on here there, too.
Hickeys?
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints.
What?
The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch.
Uh-oh, we're screwed.
Order in the court. Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to the metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. I mean, it appears to be torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a bit of a struggle that night at the crime scene.
Uh-oh. We have a problem. Found in the shadows of Amy's face statue. Looks like it was torn off some clothes.
You mess with the Godot, and you get burned.
He's playing with me like a violin.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
You're done with me, but I haven't even proved anything yet.
You've proven your own competence. That's good enough.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Bailiff, bring in the next witness to the courtroom.
Finally time for Ace Detective to make his appearance. Huh?
One second is one drop of coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Shh! Silence! I forgot what place I gave him. I see. It's all becoming clear.
Oh, what's clear?
The party! The truth has been once again been enlightened, revealed to me. Whatever we have here is a judge and prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. And I'm correct?
Well, yes, that's right. Huh, not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
Well, sir, prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Amity, ace detective at Rising Star illuminating the heavens. Boy, those two make a perfect pair. They either be best friends or they tear each other hands off.
I've heard that night of the crime that you're all alone in the security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specialty made marble is worth more than 100 detective gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Why is this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason, I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us about the special model of yours, witness. What I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning after the date changed. Really? Yeah, 1 o'clock ran around. Okay, I think, yeah, he's right. That's when my nemesis, infamous Master Bsky, dancing descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Dark swallowed me before I could land a single strike, then I woke, he was gone. And 30 minutes later, I used the emergency phone to notify the police. Uh-oh.
So you didn't get a good clear look at the criminal.
My specialty made monocle never misses a thing.
Although, as is my limited to things I've fallen within my own vision range.
But of course, that's only natural.
I feel a few of the witnesses seems to be proud of his performance that evening. Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. Why, we are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but the thief, king of thieves, the great Master Bsky, my arch-enemy.
Keep changing his voice thing. That was my instinct, and my year's worth of experience tells me.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and hold everything. Hold it! So, that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct?
That is impressive deduction, sir lawyer.
You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time?
A penetrating question.
A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh?
So you were trying to remain hidden, I take it?
On to the point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he did say the same thing yesterday, too. Don't you already said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scene before?
Precisely.
That's precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that not by concealing myself I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was one applying pressure on your progeny head, that is.
In any case.
Dancingly descended? From where exactly?
Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else?
Actually, I don't know. He never danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief?
My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened to his footsteps. But even so, that dastardly criminal managed to sneak up upon me. It could only be due to his double camouflage cape and softened shoes.
I hereby W Ace Dance. Didn't you see the criminal's face when it happened?
Well, that's the difficult part, how should I put it? I saw his mask, that's all I can recall.
He keeps changing his voice.
That's not exactly as solid as the testimony goes.
Half, eh? Fortunately, I have my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as their photo's authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with this photo?
Yep, drinking more coffee.
Good. Now let's continue with the testimony.
Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work.
Well, sir lawyer, I have you ever been suddenly struck on the head?
Yeah. Well, actually, yes. By a fire extinguisher.
And what happened?
I was knocked out. And you lost your memory, too.
You see, you have no right to look down upon me then, do you?
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with.
How many brains? He may have made. Well, I guess I don't have brains. You may have brains, but the writing to the self-reflection part seems to be severed.
In any case,
I was knocked out senselessly, and then 30 minutes later, I called the police. About 30 minutes.
Yes, my civil cord was loosened and my soul flared to the Golden House Asylum.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy's saying. I think he's saying that he was out cold.
So what happened in those 30 minutes?
No one can say, Your Honor, the speed of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just, what is going on about? There's something suspicious about Detective Amity. He could not have been noticed. Well, how could he not have noticed when the thief came in? He also says he was knocked out unconscious before he could even fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Yeah, which piece? The real question is, why he tell such an obvious lie? Wait, what? What piece of evidence? Because we got the sword. Got knocked out by the blow of the head. Camera went off once around 1 PM, which is why we have this photo. Oh, it's actually around 2 o'clock, actually. Interesting. Actually, no. Never mind now, that's 12 o'clock, my bad. Yeah, that's actually going to be 1 o'clock. So it's not 1 o'clock yet. But what else? Revealed to the world coming at 1 o'clock. What evidence is he referring to? I don't know what evidence he's referring to. Let's see, approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, after the date has changed. That's when you met the nemesis, the beginner turned the final knock and swallowed. Drake was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So when did the police get here? Top secret. Because the warehouse camera went off around 1 AM. The real photo was roughly 12:58 AM. That's when the photo was taken. That's a fountain. That's the Black Mount ladder. Found the shadow of Amy face statue, throwing off some clothing. Then Oasis landed a single strike. I should probably save again just in case. Okay. Okay, no, it's not that one. Yeesh. Okay, well that didn't work. It does begin to turn to descended upon me. Well, maybe... No. Because he says after 1 o'clock. But the thing is, it's not after 1 o'clock, it's barely going to be 1 o'clock. Well, at least when that photo got taken. Yeah, this one's harder. I always say that, but yeah, this one's kinda hard. 30 more minutes, you notify the police. My house. Okay, I don't think these are gonna help. Because that's 30 minutes later, camera went off around 1 a.m. at night. Follow me for a strike. It's begin to strike coward. Send it upon you approximately. Yeah, I don't... This one's harder. Alright, let me go ahead and load. Okay. The darkness swallowed you up before you could hit a legal strike. 90 minutes later, you had an emergency phone to notify the police. I don't know. Treasure, shelling one of the crimes. Set before her the highest trapsic emblem around 1 a.m. Hamilton knocked out during the crime with a blow back of his head. Storeroom camera. Writing fountain pen, blackmail letter. Bronze wallet. The security key card. And publicity net. I don't know. I really don't know. It is hard. Let me hold this one again. Act knock unconscious, you weren't able to do this impressive. Yes, lures away. Okay, they're just gonna talk about being knocked out. Okay, that didn't help. Yes, okay. Then 30 minutes later, you used the phone. With this 30 minutes, silver cord was loosened, so fled. There's something suspicious about it. I know there is something suspicious. You could not notice when the thief came in. Jose says he was knocked down unconscious before he can fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts. What evidence are you talking about, Phoenix? Which one? What evidence are you referring to? Because we got the sword that got hit. But maybe it's because of the brooch, maybe? Which piece? The real question is, why would you tell such obvious lying? The singles dragon to look 30 minutes later. Oh, it's the brooch. Mr. Amity, could you take a look at this special monocle of with your special monocle of yours?
Ah, that belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Bsky.
Keep changing his voice thing. I just don't know what voice to give him, to be honest.
At this point, in fact, Master Bsky's brooch.
It was on the floor at the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough.
Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off with a piece of cloth.
Ripped off?
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person in the position to have a struggle with a thief. Oh. Okay, I'll drink some water.
Is reminding you to drink some water. You need to stay hydrated.
Alright, thank you for the water. Thank you. The only person that was on the security duty that night was you, Detective Annabelle. Me, got him. Today, when happening, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in testimony to the court?
Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
Yeah, no.
Wait a moment, sir, old timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
I just remembered, Your Honor.
I was just confused at the details of dealing with such many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, right? Isn't that right? You talk too much. You talk too much.
Witness, what are you saying? That you and the thief have fought? Hold on. That's not quite right enough. That's quite enough. Your Honor. Excuse me. Save the big questions for the testimony. That is one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Emily, agree completely. See, you wonder what Godot looks like without his glasses or his mask? Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what he looks like. Maybe at the end of the game we might be able to see him without his mask. Like maybe we do some sort of, I don't know, something mind-blowing at the end of the game, and his mask either falls off or breaks. Maybe at the end, but who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But it's interesting, yeah. But there has to be a reason why he has them. Maybe it's just fashionable. Probably just fashion. Maybe. Alright.
Indeed, it is true that I looked away for the moment. Wait, it is true that I looked away for the moment from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Emily cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights with only his own fists, but that's not enough. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote.
Interesting.
So in the end, did you catch the glimpse of Master Bsky?
Correct. It was during the third crime that he struck me from behind. But it seems my memory has been tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about testimonies go on which case.
That can't be good. It probably's not. Makes it's not for a judge. Right, so let's go ahead and press everything. Hold it. So, why did you look away from the door anyway?
In addition to the cameras, I've prepared varieties of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data.
That's why I went to the computer, and apparently, of course, elegantly, of course. So, you were voluntarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? Ask about the computer. So, did the computer belong to Lord Taylor as well?
Correct. Well, except for the program I manages the data. That was specifically designed by me, Luke Amity.
In that case, you could have easily manipulated the data.
Yeah, What's wrong, Sir Lawyer?
Okay, let's get the other one too, before I forget. just go ahead and skip all this until we get to the... There we go. So let's talk about the sensor. What kind of sensor were you talking about?
There are other places in the basement that someone could have entered and exit from. The air conditioner, ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. Ooh, I hooked up the heat detecting infrared, ultraviolet sensors to each of them.
That's a lot of hardware. All of it yours?
Lord Taylor's department store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well.
In other words, he didn't rig the equipment, huh?
Haha. Has that cleared up any doubts that you have of me, their lawyer?
Not really. What does that mean? This copulated.
Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Sorry. But what exactly does it mean anyway?
No, I've forgotten. What was I saying?
Jeez, it's better than old people forget what they said. It's better than old people who forget what they say 5 seconds ago.
Well, it looks like we cleared that up. You can go on.
I can't speak.
Well, looks like we cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony.
Unfortunately, yep. I render you silly. What do you mean by the weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief had no idea that I, Luke Amity, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing right by the door to the warehouse. The sword? You mean the sword that was all kind of twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shinshu Kato.
So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness?
You have that much faith in your own fighting abilities?
But of course, in college, I was second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I failed.
To find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Master Mascade.
This guy's a real piece of work.
True.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You may say he was powerless.
Powerlicious? I don't know. Powerlicious? I don't know.
I assumed that Amity fighting stance, but suddenly a flash of light blinded me. That, of course, that was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about, let's ask what blinded him. So, what was this flash of light that blinded you?
I was bathed in golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman.
The statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing? Well, that wasn't very much that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there was one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah, what is it? I don't even know what Janie's talking about. This Luke Amity guy, he's definitely hiding something. But why? I think it's time to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Oh. Interesting. True that the nature that I looked away from...
Oh. Evie Lapix, and you're 13.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Thank you for the
Oh, hey.
We're
I'm being
grateful
rated.
for your support and excited
Well, thank you for the
to have
raid,
you
Apex.
join
Thank you.
us in our magical stream.
Oh, what you doing, Art?
This journey enchanting and
What are you doing,
memorable
Art?
together. Welcome.
Oh, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Hopefully you're having a good night. Or for you, it's almost morning, I think.
Welcome.
I don't know. But hopefully you're having a good day. Or night.
Evie Lapix, your support and
Well, if you were doing that, what were you
viewers
working
right
on?
in our stream. Let's infuse this journey with
Are you
more
or are you
magic
playing the
and
mech
joy
game?
together.
Ooh.
Welcome
You were
to
just
our
rigging
enchanting
some
world.
random model thing. Ooh, that sounds fun.
Thank you for the raid. Evie Lapix, your support and contribution to
that's
our
nice.
stream are truly appreciated.
Hopefully you're having a good
Let's
time,
spread
nothing too
more
hard.
magic and joy together in
But
our
then
adventure.
but then
Welcome to
that
the
sounds really cool
enchanting
though.
journey.
Nice. Right. So if you
Everyone,
need to go to
let's
bed
show
or
some love
anything,
to
get some
Evie
food,
Lava.
get some sleep, go ahead and
They are
you
an
can go ahead and
amazing
take.
streamer and a
Let's see.
fantastic
5
supporter.
X's.
Check out their
Oh,
stream to
you're
experience
gonna make
their
your model
awesomeness.
dance. Nice.
Spread the love and
That sounds pretty
positivity.
cool.
They were
But
recently
yeah, if anyone
playing
needs to
art.
go take a break, go to sleep or anything, you can go ahead. But thank you for the raid though. Thank you. Okay, hopefully your model gets... Hopefully your model... Is it your model or someone else's model? But either way, hopefully that model's working perfectly fine. But you say that his model, so he's making his model dance, so he's sparkly working on his model. I see. Oh, yours this time, I see. Well, hopefully you get that model working really well. Hopefully you got everything that you like. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I need to figure out what I need to do here. What was I doing? Okay, there's something in the last one. There was more information. Okay, let's go ahead and go back. Harper, Luke, unfortunately the thief, grabbed the weapon. True gentleman fighting. Okay, so there's one more information I need from this thing. I think. I don't know if it's important or not. Okay, go. So let's go ahead and ask about the Emotes fighting style. What is his Emotes fighting style?
I'm sorry, but that is a trade secret I cannot see anymore.
But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is that you put your back to the wall, that way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the Emotes fighting style?
Well, Mr. Wright, what about the testimony?
Very important. Of course it's important. We learned a secret detective secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed, if I remember to use it if I ever walk alone at night.
Oh. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Well then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
Okay, so we added something to the testimony. So you put your back to the wall to fight, but the thief struck blow upon your third eye? What? But, well, it says it hit the back of your head, so that's impossible. Detective Emotes, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards.
What fun is this, sir lawyer? It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. Now then, once again, you have thrown down a gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
No coward must have wormed his way through somewhere beside the door. Then my arch enemy struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Yep, so you can't use your fighting style.
From behind.
But that's just how you testified, like... But you just testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could ever forget where you were hit on the head.
Ugh, it seems I've been made another mistake.
Yes, you did. Oh, I caught him. Look at the empathy. That's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid that you were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong. Oh. What's he saying?
It's too human to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls and feelings. To live, they die. They love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Oh, hold on. It's not as pretty as that.
Really? Wait, what is it like then? Always chase the riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
Yes, you know to drink coffee. This isn't... This might just be my chance to turn things around. Oh.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you are asserting?
What am I asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that,
See, Amity is no ace detective. This Mr. Amity is a fake. Mr. Amity is Master Masquerade. Ooh, is he Master Masquerade? Ooh, can he save? Oh, he can save. Mr. Amity's Master Masquerade. Mr. Amity's ace detective. He's ace detective? No, he's no ace detective. He's telling lies. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Amnesty, true identity is Master Masquerade. Yeah. Oh. I guessed right. I was just playing. Oh, detective. Sorry. I just glanced up. But now I said it. I see now. Ace effective. Oh. Okay, now that makes more sense.
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unusual parts to Mr. Amity's story. Like he was sitting hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. Then in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to the miraculous retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made exquisite and elegant deduction. I picked up the clues the police overlooked in order to arrive at a...
Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Amity. The truth is that you are in fact Master Masquerade. Yeah.
But right, Mr. Wright, the photos clearly shows the Masquerade. The security camera belongs to Lord Taylor's department store. You shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under a pretense of providing security. But simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. Ooh.
So the ace detective is actually ace thief. Is this true, witness?
Huh. Hmm? No. Master Masquerade. The Masquerade's MO is pure genius, and I, Luke Amity, ace detective. You are very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, sir, lawyer.
What? Witness, you are admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance. Yes, it's time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Ace Detective Amity, when you are... Oh. Oh, poor Phoenix, he got coffee thrown at him.
Go-Dot Blend number 102. My personal favorite.
If it's your favorite, why you throw it at Phoenix? Why? I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe he just felt like it. Hopefully it was cold coffee, because that's an assault if it's hot coffee. It's beast though.
Mr. Go-Dot, the ace detective is actually ace thief. I smell best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It's simple, isn't it? True. But Mr. Go-Dot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit my opponent has woven a conflicting narrative out of the whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is a thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it better as be hot as the perfect as but it had better be as hot and perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Oh, so you're meaning it's hot coffee. Phoenix. Hopefully Phoenix doesn't have any burns. Technically, Phoenix could sue Mr. Go-Dot, technically. Well, because he's burning up now. 3rd-degree burns, probably.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see some decisive proof that you have quickly.
Yeah. Yes, of course. What's the big rush? You alright, Nick? I mean, he's literally Phoenix, so he's literally fire, so true. I guess you have a point. He can never die, so he's always on fire and gets reborn. Alright, Nick. Somebody looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? I don't know, can we? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Amity is, in fact, Oh, I don't know. Let me save. Right. I don't think we have evidence, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think we have evidence. Proof? Of course I got nothing.
Huh, just what I thought. A man has to hold his head high, no matter how bad things get, after all.
Yeah.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
It's not good. I've got to stay on attack. I never get another chance to prove this guy's a thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think hard and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let this loose?
So, you came to your senses, have you, sir, lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all. I can't think of anything either.
Seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has been lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add, then hold it.
Who said hold it?
Who?
Oh.
Who are you?
Does that really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy. The thing that you've been looking for. I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. It's in the bag. Well,
That's...
the sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn. Oh.
Order. You, madam. That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Detective Agent. Ace Detective, Luke Amity. Oh, Desiree, you're the best. They got found in office of Luke Amity, and it's pink splotches all over it. Oh, well, he fixed it at the very least. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Amity? Oh. Even if you're going to have a hard time weaseling out this one.
Huh, pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something that you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're denying that Mr. Amity is involved?
But before casting aspirations at the Detective Amity, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree? Desiree Delight, is that correct?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, more coffee.
How charming. The lengths that the woman is willing to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As a wife of a criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of a good detective here.
Uh-oh.
So, if you found the urn, what does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was found before you found it.
What? But I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madam. The town is already filled with the brim with lies. Any more I could compound with tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light. Please, Nicky boy, you have to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be a way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in Amity Detective's agency. Oh. Testify what I saw. Show fingerprints on urns. Oh, well, the bag was there when we went in there. So I guess we could technically testify. Because I do remember seeing that bag there. Show the fingerprints on... maybe. True, but I don't know. I guess I can testify.
What's wrong? Isn't your job to come up with something to say?
Nick, come on. It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? You're right. I do remember doing that. Whatever was in there, it was hard and round and smooth, too. Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Emily walked in when I was about to look at it. So even if it was the urn there, I couldn't testify that it was. You're right.
Huh, it looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite. This town is overflowing with lies. There's still a single flickering candle of truth.
Nicky boy. Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn, but maybe I can still testify about it from another angle.
What about it, Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet?
There must be some way. I gotta prove that the urn was actually an Amity detective agency. Okay, so... fingerprint? I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, eh? Come now.
He has gloves, so... Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I don't think he would leave fingerprints. He has gloves on.
Now you're making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Well then, would it be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on that urn? After all, it was I who guarded the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always the habit of wearing gloves, as you could see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
Yeah.
What about Miss Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are we gonna do now? It's far to turn back now. Embassy must have brought the urn back to this office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. Defense proposes that the fingerprints on this urn should be of this person. Let's see. Defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. I don't know. Whose fingerprints would be on the urn? I don't know. I really don't know. Ah, man, this is actually... The defense proposed that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Who else would have touched the urn? If it wasn't just him, would it be also Miss Andrews? No.
Let me give you an important piece of advice. The one who keeps cool head until the game is almost the winner. Yep. I'll give you more important piece of advice, Miss Wright. You're not going to win in this game with that answer. I know.
Wow, even the judge is making cool snappy remarks now. Does that mean I was wrong again? Yep. The urn was put in a bag and carried to the detective's office yesterday. That means the person I should be fingering is the person who left their prints on the urn yesterday at Amity Detective Agency. Who touched it? Do you really think there's someone that could fit the bill? I don't think it over again because I have no clue.
Well, Miss Wright, do you have any suggestion to do?
Forgive me, Your Honor. I decided to think the whole thing over again. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually an Amity Detective Agency. I don't know. I don't think I can prove anything, to be honest, but I don't know. I can't prove anything yet. But Nick.
Very well. It looks like that is all.
Exactly.
Exactly. And this urn is all proof I need to make my case. You still don't get it, huh? Listen closely, Mr. Trite. This urn that Master Bsky stole, right? Now, the wife of the accused comes strolling in here with the very same urn, correct? Now, who would you think is the thief?
Yeah. No, that's wrong. That's not why I got it. Nick, you can't let them do this. This isn't good. There has to be another way around this. Your Honor, please let me think this over one more time.
That's right. It's high time that you learn your lesson. The court is no place to report thought out or rash declarations.
I have to be careful. He won't notice that. He won't be nice next time. There must be some way. I gotta prove... Okay, so I have to prove it. It has to be the fingerprints. But whose fingerprints? Who touched it? I don't know. Found in the office. Pink splotches all over it. Okay, so the pink splotch is probably gonna be the paint. Statue? No, I don't know. Because there is paint at the scene of the crime, so that's probably where this paint came from. I don't know. But the problem is I have no clue. Okay, so we have to do this one. So this one's the one that I need to do. The fingerprint. I need to figure out whose fingerprints. Fingerprints indeed. Yep. I know. Unfortunately, the fingerprints would never be in defense at all. What about Miss Wright? The fingerprints now came too far to turn back now. Somebody must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And thereafter, someone must have left their fingerprints on. Who is this someone? Because all I can remember is me, Maya, and then him in the office. I don't know who. Maya the killer? No, Maya can't be no killer. She cannot kill anyone. She's too innocent to kill. I don't know. Who would it be? What is the photo run? Defense proposed that the fingerprints of this person should be left on the urn. I don't know. So I can't remember if anyone came in. Oh, can't remember. I don't know. Larry didn't show up over here. So no, it can't be Larry. Andrew, I already tried that one. That's not gonna be working. Desiree wasn't over there at the office. Ron, he was never at the office either. And apparently it's not him. Oh, Maya's? Okay, it's not Maya. Okay, understandable. Maybe Phoenix's fingerprints? Maybe his own? I'm the killer. Oh no, I'm the killer. That's not good.
So, what is all this fuss about anyway?
Mr. Amity, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. I just can't open this private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. It's an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Well, hello there.
It's true that I didn't get a chance to look at the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just...
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on the urn. If my fingerprint's on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Amity's office.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put on there, does it?
Of course it does.
What do you say?
It's not what I would say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished the urn until it was just about glowing. And I thought maybe I couldn't just make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And that's the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it was after. Yesterday at Amity Detective Agency.
Huh. This is blend number 107. I decided it's a little too bitter after all.
Uh-oh. Bitter coffee.
Order. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and,
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on that urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I finally broke him down. I don't think so. He's gonna turn it around somehow. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along, and I am the one and only Master Masquerade. Haha, I hope you enjoyed my little performance. Oh, well, he just admitted it. We win, I guess. That was easy.
Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Amity's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, looks like the matter has been settled. I came to persistently close the breachments of the record of an innocent young man.
I breached him with the title of thief.
Nick, you're right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight wasn't a thief. Wasn't a thief. The word from the defendant, Ron Delight. Hold it. He's gonna say hold it, isn't he? Yeah. Called it. You're wrong. I'm wrong, I tell you. I mean, no, not actually very wrong. But actually, you're right. What I'm really trying to say. No, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief, that sneaky, obnoxious thief who has been stealing all the treasures. It was me. I am him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please. Oh my gosh. I can't with this guy.
I don't know what kind of kangaroo crate you all think this is, but...
His true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry up and just pass judgment. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Oh my gosh, this guy. Except you're not the guy, okay? Stop with your delusion.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir.
If you really are a man, then clean up your own mess.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are a Master Masquerade, then prove it. What it means?
Yes, sir. I'm happy to. He says he'd be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. Only boys get chances in his life to become a man.
I know that. I won't fail, I swear.
Okay, then talk. We're listening. Oh well. Let's just see what he has to say. Listen to his confession.
You could've got scot-free, man. But he's so full of delusions. The truth is, I've been Master Masquerade all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not Master Masquerade, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night of the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and densely descended upon the scene of crime. Look, you could see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged on the door handle, then got ripped off, that's all.
I don't like the direction this trial is taken.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway, true.
Huh. You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Godot, you're embarrassing me.
Like I said, you only got one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Masquerade.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. I really can't with this guy. I can't. He really thinks he's the criminal. And he wants to go to jail. Like, who wants to go to jail? Like, seriously. This guy's like, saying, please, arrest me. I'm the true criminal. Just arrest me. Like, no, you're not. Well, hopefully you're not.
Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for your cross-examination.
My thoughts exactly, Phoenix. My thoughts exactly. Alright. You may think that you're the real Master Masquerade, but your wife thinks you're delusional, and I agree too. I haven't told Desiree yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I got my reasons. With your way to the room to be decked out, how can she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. Why are you so withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'll believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing about Desiree's absolute detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with?
Well, Desiree's crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she really loves my life, Your Honor. She's really in the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I am Desiree-aholic.
So you have a complicated family situation after all.
Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Masquerade, and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making this outrageous claim for a change. Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy logic this time to put into work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Masquerade. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I need to shift our strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, You got no alibi?
I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard of the fence bragging about having no alibi.
But I tell you, I was in Lady Taylor's that night, or no. It's too vague, even for me, but to be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If I could prove he had an alibi after all, this case would be a piece of cake. Well, you're right, but...
You think you could prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee.
Well, I think maybe I can.
Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi?
Maybe. Because he did have blackmail. I have evidence. Or do you think I'm still some kind of third-rate rookie?
Oh, I see that I've never seen you angry at this before. Not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic.
I thought I was more confident than angry.
Well then, let's see the evidence already. Show this court the evidence that proves that your client was at the night of the crime.
This thing, if you want your ski, we'll come to the case with that one. I think it was that one. The blackmail letter. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Yeah, that's...
What is it?
Blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
But blackmail?
According to this letter, 1 o'clock at the morning at the night of the crime, Mr. Ron Delight was ordered to the offices of KB Security.
1 o'clock in the morning?
Correct. Which is around the time the security camera photo was taken. So if the defendant was KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering that the distance between Lordy Taylor and KB security would have taken about 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
Well, Mr. Gooda, do you have anything to say? Stop drinking that coffee. Come now, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Really? Just because he's calling you a thief, and you believe you're a thief. I can't with him. Alright, I'll try to do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight worked up. Yeah, look, he looks like a kid at the first day of school. Mr. Wright, it's true that I received blackmail letter, but whether or not I actually went there is a whole different story, alright? I'm sorry if I sound dramatic. Please, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Huh. That was brilliant. Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Yeah, the stupid kid. He seems to, he's very into his coffee, yeah. He loves his coffee.
Now then, let's see your evidence. Demonstrate to the court that Mr. Delight actually went to the KB security that night.
Okay, fine. Okay, so it's either his wallet or let's do the wallet. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I left it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when did you find this wallet? You should report to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it with me when Desiree and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found approximately at 1 a.m. at the KB security headquarters.
Well, surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB security at night. No.
Huh. This is indeed sad. Romanticists are blind to the reality that lies before them.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Why did Mr. Delight drop his wallet at KB security? What purpose did it serve? Perhaps it was dropped by his wife to create a false alibi. For her dear husband instead.
Sorry, but Mr. Delight probably dropped it himself when he went to use this. With the keycard to KB security CEO office.
CEO's office?
What's wrong? Not a snappy comeback. The fact that Mr. Delight entered the CEO's office around 1 o'clock that night. Oh no, he's steamed. Ugh. Now he's back to his coffee. Oh no. Oh jeez, he's chugging that coffee. He's chugging.
Order! So when the thief occurred, theft of the urn occurred, the defense was at KB security. It looks like the perfect case for the defense. You may see as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say, my Godot blend, number 107, impressed me a lot more.
What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of the security company, but did you actually investigate the CEO at all?
Huh? Well, no. I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm sure what I'm thinking that.
Not sure what I'm thinking that? At least I know what I'm thinking of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think about myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least 1 witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
There is someone who else can testify. The person who can testify the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Oh boy. Anyone but Larry. Larry, don't fail me, Larry.
What? Who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes me bile start to rise up my throat.
I know, he called him useless. Poor Larry. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably just blocked it out of memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working at KB Security that night. Oh. The question at hand is this key card. Yep, that's the key card they use in the building at work. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room every time they use that card and leave the record. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly who entered that room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should just discover the simple truth by analyzing this key card's data. I know he's steamed again, but more coffee. Blah. I know he threw up the coffee. Oh, what's happening?
Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the key card data here. So, what does it show? Each key card has its own serial numbers and they leave detailed records for their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime.
Okay, cool. So we got proof.
That means it can't be Mr. Ron Delight. Mr. Delight dressed up as Masquerade in this photo. Huh. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then?
Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KP Security at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it is impossible for the defendant to be Master Masquerade.
Good job, Nick. You did it, Nick. Good job.
That's enough. I came to press close to blemishing the record of an innocent young man. You're besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor. Just pass it. Just say he's not guilty. Please, just for the love of God, just say he's not guilty before the other guy. Yes, he did it. He keeps trying to admit it, but he didn't do it because he's not guilty, but he's so full of delusion, so just say he's not guilty, please. Let's just get this over with. Yes.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight,
not guilty, not guilty. Guilty. Yeah, not guilty. Whew. Alright, no getting out of this now. No takesy backsies.
Court is now adjourned.
Huggy, please tell me that's it. No surprise, anything else? At this point, it seems like the judge ate us true. I think he's just fed up with our antics. But I'm also kind of disappointed in our client. He really wanted to go to jail because he wants to prove his delusions. You did it, Nick. You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Miss Delight. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know that I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, Pearls, I got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's no one. She's the, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? Ooh, slap. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ouch. He slapped me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's her client's wife. Mr. Nick. Yes. You're even worse than I thought. You're even worse than I thought. You're going behind the back of your own client. No. You got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Double slap. Ow. Big double slap. Well, anyway. Poor Nick. Oh. I guess Phoenix can't be near any other girls around Pearls. He can only be by Maya. Well, anyway, all that ends well, right? We got the ticket earned back and the thief has been caught. You're so right. And this isn't all thanks to Nicky Boy here. But actually, it was you, Mrs. Delight, that brought us the urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy look so glum? Because he wants to be the thief for some reason. He thinks he's the thief. So he's sad because he's declared not the thief. So he can never be the thief. Since we proved him innocent. And he wants to be proven guilty so he can be like, haha, see, I'm the thief. This guy, he just needs to get over his delusions. But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desiree. But the thing is...
Come on now, give the kid some time.
Well...
He just got a little touched of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Govdat, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime's over. Earlier this morning, the body of Kane Blurred was discovered.
Kane Blurred? But have I? Oh, he's the CEO. Oh, great. Oh, great. Now he's gonna be victim. Great. Well, back in the court he goes, because now he has to go trial for murder. Great. And we proved that he was innocent, so... Of the past case, so he doesn't have an alibi. We proved that he was at the KB station, so... Great. Instead of being a thief, he's a murderer. Great. Alright. This kid has no luck. He has very bad luck. Miss Colin Bullard, where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, the body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean...
That's right, amigo. At the same time, that cheap little urn was being stolen. The CEO of KB Security was murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on now. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten that piece of info that I helped you out with today?
Help me out? What?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, being at the murder. After being blackmailed later, he must have been embroiled with utter rage.
What are you saying? Embroiled with rage?
Come on now, don't tell me you don't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
An employee of KB Security?
Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. He's going to be the noose that'll get him hanged. That kind of anti-alibi.
No way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I'm a thief, I tell you.
Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charges is more serious. Time for you to be tried for murder.
What? This can't be. That's impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other just yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there some sort of personal between you two?
I returned from the depths of heck to battle with you. At least, have some fun while I'm here.
This guy, who the heck is he? I don't know. He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Is that edgy, but in the future? Edgy in the future? Oh no. He turned Spanish, because he says amigo. I don't know. But, I don't know. Maybe. I have no idea. I don't know what we did to this guy. I have no idea.
Well then, time to say goodbye, Mr. Delight.
Mr. Delight? I don't know. But maybe, I don't know. I don't know why he so has something against us. Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the ones who established his presence at the scene was me. Ronnie! Ah, great. Arrested for murder. The very same day he was declared innocent for larceny. What the heck is going on to happen next? I don't know. Until next Friday. Boy. That's just great. I can see why it's now the stolen turnabout. I can see why it's named the stolen turnabout now. They got stolen from us. Alright, let me get to the title screen. Oh, jeez. So, we got our client innocent from thief, from larceny, but now we proved that he was at the scene of the crime, so now he's being charged for murder. Great. Great. Maybe that's why he wanted to be charged as a thief. Oh, maybe. Maybe he's trying to be, so he gets a lighter sentence, and that's what he wanted. And we proved that he was at the scene of the crime, of the murder scene, so I don't know if we can trust him anymore. I don't know. What do I think about this episode? This episode is interesting so far. It's interesting, that's for sure. First, it was some magnificent phantom thief that steals treasures. And then we got a client that believes he was the thief. I don't know whether he's actually is the thief or is this an illusion. I have no clue. We proved that he was not the thief, so there's that. So we proved that he wasn't. And it turned out to be probably the ace detective or ace detective, as you say. But I don't know anymore now. I'm so confused. So now we have to, probably next Friday, we're going to have to figure out, probably investigate, see what happened. So next Friday, we're going to be investigating whatever we need to do. Probably go to the KB security office and try to find some stuff and try to somehow prove that he was there, but he wasn't the murderer. Because we proved that he was there. This episode's just crazy. I can see why he's called the stolen turnabout. Because the turnabout, we won the first turnabout, but now it got stolen from us because he's going to jail again. But this time for murder. But other than that, it's pretty fun. I like it so far. I was stuck in a little bit for a while, but then I figured it out. So, look at all Ace Attorney games. It takes a while for me to figure out what I need to do, but usually it works out at the end. But yeah, that should be pretty much it for today. So thank you, Zach, for being here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Apex, for the raid. Thank you, do appreciate it. And hopefully your model comes out really nicely. I don't know if you're still there or not. I don't know if you went to bed or something, but hopefully you have a good your model turns out really well. And if, like what Zach said, you're going to be doing some sort of animation or dancing, hopefully that turns out really nice. Can't wait to see the final product. That'd be pretty nice to see. I feel like RL stuff like this also happens a lot. People get arrested a lot just because they were substances to an action word got away. True, yeah. That's usually the case sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's true. Some people commit murder, but then they try to do a different crime so they can, and they purposely get caught for that lesser crime, so they go to jail for the lesser crime. But usually they end up getting caught anyway. And then they get charged again for the bigger crime later on. That's if they actually got found out and stuff. But yeah, it is sad though. And then they just suspect let go, and then he's already too late because they spent most of the time in jail. True. Yeah, that's true. If there's like a person that got caught was not the right guy, then yeah, they spend a lot of time in jail. I think it happened to one person some time ago. I can't remember when, but yeah, I think that did happen to someone. I think, but yeah, I think it pretty much happens all the time, maybe. People just being falsely accused and stuff like that. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But hopefully, as long as they get a good lawyer, I think they'd be fine. But if they're in jail, then it's already too late. But yeah. Unfortunately, that happens in real life too. But yeah, that should be pretty much it for today. So again, thank you, Zach, for being here. Thank you, Apex, for the raid. Thank you both.
And anyone who came from Apex's channel, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. Thank you, thank you. And if you want to follow me, that'd be great. If not, that's okay. No pressure. Alright, let's see. Anyone who's lurking, thank you for all the lurkers as well. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so thanks for fishing. No problem. Thank you for being here. Alright, so let's see. If you have any suggestions for raids, that'd be cool. If not, I'll just find someone who I can raid. But first, let me also get the raid message. Oops, I totally spelled that wrong. There we go. Raid message. Alright, so the top one that Maple has posted is one that everyone can use, no matter who you are. Alright, no, sadly, it's okay, no problem. It's okay, Zach. Let me see who I can find. Let's see, who can we raid? Oh, hey, JoJo's streaming. I could probably raid JoJo. Marvel Rivals, ooh. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, let's raid JoJo. He usually stops by once in a while. Alright, so let's go ahead and raid JoJo. Alright, so thank you again for everyone for showing up. Thank you for all the lurkers. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Zach, for stopping by and hanging out and chatting with me. And thank you, Apex, for the raid. Thank you, thank you. So have a good night, and hope to see you all tomorrow for, what's tomorrow? Saturday. Oh, Mario and Luigi. Yeah, Mario and Luigi. So, bye everyone.
Thank you for being a part of our magical journey. Your support means the world to us. Join us again at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for more enchanting adventures. Let's create wonderful memories together.